I guess the video will be doing a Hyundai Elantra touring rear door the hard way. The super hard way. You just undo the connector and the wiring's not cut. This is simple. Take out these 4 bolts. You're just changing the door. You take off your inner piece that holds the door from extending too far. You press down on the inner connector. Door comes off. That's it. That's all you need to do. You don't need to do all of this. But if you get a door with a cut wiring connector and you want a nice wiring connector to go back in, well, then you take all this stuff apart, you put it in your new door, and you put it all back together again. And that's what we're doing. Hi, this is Chris from Peasant Garage, and we're going to be doing the rear door on a Hyundai Elantra Touring, the 2011 project. We're going to be doing a little bit more work than what would normally be required, mainly because we have a door that's got a cut wired connector, but it's got better paint. So that means we're going to have to change the internals from one door to another, which is a lot more work. Typically, you just undo 4 bolts, and away you go. In this particular, undo 4 bolts in the electrical connector, and away you go. In this particular case, we're having to change the internals from the door to replace the wiring harness, which is going to be a lot more work. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Have fun watching me sweat out here. It's 34 degrees Celsius today without the Humidex. Probably 40, 42 today with it. So it's a hot day here in Ottawa, and we're working hard to get some content for you. There's one clip up here, guys, and another clip down here in the handle well. Not the easiest clip to pry up for some reason. Number 2 Phillips up here. Get yourself a good trim tool. This one here, I don't even know where I got it from. It says Acumat on it, but at the end of the day, just something plastic that's not going to mar. Go in behind, start prying. Well, I just broke my own rule, guys. I'm using a screwdriver below here, watching the clips, seeing if I can pry them out gently. And it doesn't look like a lot of these clips are going to come out gently. It looks like I'm going to be replacing some of them for sure. Here we go. Let's take a look in here and see what's on it. Okay, so this is window regulator stuff. Looks like we have our trusty cameraman Mark joining us. It's definitely special the way they did this.
How so?
Well, I'm not sure what that is. Is that like a rivet? Or how did they...
Is it a giant rivet? Well, what were you supposed to...
What are you supposed to do with that? Oh yeah, there's a clip in here. Alright, well that's a discovery.
On this side. Oh, so it's in the door and
the
B color.
So it's here, which means you get to pull apart a little bit of the interior to undo that clip. But that means that when the new door goes back on, you don't have to do this. I learned something. You know what that also means? What? We've got the harness in the front here. So I am going to break this. So this is a knife. Alright. So that's fun. Alright. Of course I couldn't find what I was looking for, so with this. Number 3. Phillips. That is not moving at all.
Really?
Be a peasant.
Oh, there you go.
Resourceful. But we're going to know very shortly for the other door. Let's see if that... We can definitely see that whole lock assembly moving.
Oh yeah.
So
yeah, this tab is in there too, so I don't know if that's tab.
So I'm just trying to figure out what we're on now. That would be holding it. I do see a channel. The channel for the window itself. Look, there's another channel.
Oh yes.
And look, there's more. There's more. So let's just keep going. I guess maybe we'll see if we can pull this piece out, because it's really in the way. So let's see if we can get this panel off. but you can see.
Oh,
so
there we go.
it does get pinched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is what's been fighting us. These get pinched together, and then that should push off. We ended up doing some extra work, guys. There's no question. Oh, the door's not coming off just yet. This is just the keeper from opening too far. My long 12 mil ratchet wrench. Unlike some people, I am not an Amazon affiliate. You can buy whatever you want to work on your car. Pop right there. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
There you go, done. So if you want to put that pretty much anywhere, Mark, we're not really worried about the paint. Okay, so Mark's getting the new door here. I don't know if he's in shot because I'm kind of just holding the tripod and we're not camera people yet. We're working at it. Your hand is going to be right where you need to be.
Nope.
Yeah, there you go. And then we're just going to align it. I'll see if I can get the top one in if that's any easier. We just got to hang it on one bolt, guys, and we're going to be all set. There we go. It's on one bolt. You can let it go a little bit. There you go. All right. There we go. So with a little luck, that's going to be close. Let's make sure that door's unlocked. Let's close the door and make sure it closes and the seams look half decent. Well, pretty happy with that. The other door had a significant scratch. That was rusting. That just really, I could have fixed it, guys. I could have fixed it. This is actually less work for me. So I'm just going to go ahead and do it that way.
Yeah, looking good.
Yeah. So now we go through all the hard part again. I know there's some body guys out there that'd be like, oh, I can do that in 15 minutes. And they've got all the right skills, right tools, but I don't. So, and it started to, and so you got to kind of work your way. You can sort of feel that there's a clip here. You just work your screwdriver there. And there we go. And then you got to get it so that it feels kind of tight. This guy here, we have to take off. We know that now. And we know that now, but we didn't go and do it. But this has a cover, and I'd like to salvage this cover, but it's weird. My little trim tooly thing here. It seems to be bendy.
Oh yeah?
Yeah,
That's disappointing.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh, it actually worked.
It does works. It works really well when it works. Oh, there we go. And that's see,
too easy.
Easy. Excellent. Just one little clip in behind here.
I can hold that. Oh, you got it.
Just push down on this guy, on that little clip, and just pull out. Ignore the blood on my finger. Now, if I remember correctly, we did wind the window down to that level again, so should have been smart, and I wasn't. Well, let's plug some stuff back in. Oh, cool. Yes, that's not going to work with the wires cut.
Aha! So, how do we get the window down?
Yes. I am taking out this panel, so I can just cut this, and I just need to put 12 volts to it.
Alright, so there's a trusty battery charger. Not sponsored, but we should be. And how are we going to hook that up?
Well, I'm just
with the thingies?
Yeah, I'm just going to go with the ends. Alright, I don't know why that's not working. But it should. That thing's got a lot of intelligence in it.
What's that?
That thing's got a lot of intelligence in it.
Yes. So that's not a battery.
That's right.
And that's how it seems to be working. The idea here is if the battery is weak, the charger will help the battery, and maybe our wire trick will get this window open.
All right.
Okay. Let's see this in action.
Well, we'll
Hopefully.
see. Well, it makes sense to me that that's how it should work. It's only got 2 wires, so let's just have some fun here with these. Use them as my cable clamps. Alright, if all goes well. There we go.
There you go.
So the battery thingy had some intelligence in it. Oops. Too low.
Oh, in that case, I'll turn that. How much juice this thing
Yeah,
has? I'll turn it off for now.
Don't need to have it on.
Off.
This is still a stubborn screw.
God damn it. Off.
Just push this aside for now.
So what do you got there, Chris?
So this is a stepped drill bit that I'll use once I've got the hole widened to take out the top of the bolt, and I'm just using a regular old drill bit and a drill out the top of it, because again we're stripped out in here pretty bad, so rather than fight it. And that just walked like, you know, kind of. No, of course. It was spinning, but we got it.
Man, that thing cuts like nothing.
Yeah, well, when they're new.
Yeah.
Only in your finest Mercedes-Benz, Hyundais, and Audis. There you go.
Nice feeling motor.
Yeah. Yeah, it's substantial.
Yeah.
Don't use side cutters to cut this. Ideally it'll pull apart, guys. But again, I'm not concerned about these parts. So you can use wire ties in there as well. You don't necessarily have to use a factory connector. If you're doing a concourse grade restoration, then you don't do it this way. We're just going to go ahead and unclip this the same as we did before, because we're transplanting this piece anyways. And these guys just fell out. See, once this top piece comes out of there, but to get inside the door and try to pry on that, very difficult, not fun. Don't do this. Don't do that. Bad idea. Okay, let's try that again. Easy. Wow.
Ta-da. All right, so now we do the same thing with this guy.
All right, so then we're gonna go ahead and pull this glass out, and that's just like butter once you know that.
There we go.
All right, so learned a lot.
That we did.
Now that's got to line up with the probably that bottom piece there. That's the piece we returned.
Oh yes, there it is.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the fit of that is beautiful. I mean, like they did a beautiful job making the fit on this window.
Rest there.
Okay. For now, I'll have to put that window rest back in, but
yeah. Or we got two. Which one's nicer?
Okay, yeah.
This one has the things.
Oh, interesting. I don't know why one does and one doesn't.
Interesting. Yeah, we
Been
have
off before.
this versus this.
Okay, let's put the green one, the green thing back in to support the window, because I suspect it's a part of aligning it nicely in the tracks.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
see, it's already off on one side.
Son of a...
Doesn't take long. Alright, so that's it. So now when you bring... yeah, hold on a second.
Oh yeah, it has to be in that thing.
Bring it down. It'll rest there. There you go. It's resting on it now. Or if it's going to let me do things nicely, I don't know.
Oh, was it under this trim?
Yeah, oh, absolutely it was.
Oh, okay, so that's part of the fun.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I disassembled this. Took this out of here. You can literally squeeze it with your fingers. So, not great for disassembly, but absolutely fantastic for reassembly, because you can put it in, and all of this just snaps together like Lego. And if you haven't played with Lego as a kid, buy yourself a Lego set now, because you need it, because you're working on your car. Alright, so we're just throwing a little bit of lithium grease back on the rail, just to make sure that everything slides nicely once we put it all back together. So we'll start with the easy part, just to go ahead and put the cables back through. sure that that thingy is on the unlock position. Because we don't want any calamity there. You want to close the door on me, Mark?
Okay.
We will see if I can open it.
Yeah.
Progress.
All right.
There's a 10 mil deep there.
Yep.
Perfect. There is actually a seal all the way around the back of this panel. So,
You mean with this gasket here?
yeah.
Yeah.
So it's actually doesn't require a vapor barrier, which is amazing.
Neat little design.
Yeah. Used to working on old cars, guys, so used to seeing old school vapor barriers that are made out of plastic, and yeah, we end up putting a shopping bag back in there with some tape just to have a vapor barrier, just to pretend that it's right. Now comes the fight with this.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and we'll test the window now.
Alrighty.
Oh, yes.
What?
That's not going to work.
Why is that?
It's not going to work because we haven't put the bolt in for the window.
Aha!
Trouble. There we go. All right, so now we're going to test it again. Should go quite nicely with all that brand new lithium grease in there. I mean, the seals are always dry on all the cars, but that's not kick-ass fast, but that's it. We'll lubricate the seals, it'll get better. All right, I'm happy with it. Replacing the door, guys, super easy. Again, undo this connector, 4 bolts, done. Doing this, because this has been cut, totally different job. Totally different job. Door panel comes off, bits come out, hands get dirty. It's terrible. But not that I really mind dirty hands, just saying. There you go, that's back together. Let's make sure this little seal's in. We're gonna make sure all these little round pieces are happy. There you go, this one too.
Starting to look like a door.
Yeah, it's all together. Good. That's bolted in. That's bolted in. These are tight. That's tight. Always double check your stuff, guys. All the bolts are here. Put in. We're all good.
What's here? Oh, is that for the?
That's going to be one of the snaps.
Oh, okay.
So I have to make sure they're all there. I can see there's some on the other door and stuff. So I have to make sure they're all there in the panel, but that's not a big deal. And yes, we need the rubber piece that goes here. That has to go back on. This rubber piece has to be pushed back in. So I'm still going to mess with this. So we're just going to find that. Oh, I think it's, well, there's one here too. Sorry. Whichever one is better. They both look pretty good, actually.
Yeah, same damn thing.
Okay.
Actually, this one's. Yeah.
So just trying to pull up the boot to get it. Wires pushed in here. There we go. There we go. Very rust proof though. No corrosion on the connector.
Oh, I guess.
I mean, for us to not have rust anywhere or corrosion, that's pretty good. Just fighting that boot to get it back in there. There's a lip.
Oh yeah.
You just got to sort of fight it to get it pushed back in properly. There we go. It just went in. See? Pretty.
Nice.
It makes that noise. It's installed correctly.
You're making a noise. Can you hear
See?
it?
That's how you know it's done right. Very colorful back here. There's blue clips, pink clips, and yellow clips. What is the difference?
Oh, pretty.
These ones look a little longer, but that could be an optical illusion. I don't know. But yeah.
Well, if you're replacing blue with blue, then it doesn't matter, right? So,
Yeah.
but I guess, yeah, who knows? There might be a slight difference with something. Or...
It's interesting.
All right.
Hopefully. There we go. That's hanging on there nicely now. And then all you have to do is just push it down. that's it, guys. And then this panel will go back on. Screw on the other side, and we're very, very close. All right, so we've put the panel back on. We're in pretty good shape. We're going to go ahead and put our panel cover back on, which is this little guy. This little guy just slips right back in here and pushes on there. Boom, fits nice, easy. We use one of these guys. It's got a nice little washer in there. Anyways, that even looks better. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that in. See, tight. There, and then we're gonna go ahead. Boom. There you go. So we've got that, the screw in the armrest, the screw in the door. That's done. Now we've got a trim cover. Two, they both look to be in good. The one's a little bit better kit than the other. We'll use this one here. This is simple. It's got little plastic screw. This one's got a metal one. I don't know why they did that. Why not use what? But that's what they did, right? And look, there's a rubber grommet here. There isn't one here, and this is slightly different. Like they're all just. I don't know why they did that. Why wouldn't you just use the same thing? And then pop that on. There we go. And that concludes putting on. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, we're almost done. The pièce de résistance.
Aha.
Yes. It's like you guys have ever put a puzzle together with your family. Always make sure you put a piece in your pocket. There's nothing better than putting the last piece on. So now you know what kind of kid I am.